cauliflower soup. This goes together really easily. We take 2 cups of hot water and put it in there. You dump in 4 cups of cauliflower, 1 cup of carrots that has been chopped or cut up, and then you bring that to a boil to soften all of that. While that is coming to a boil, I'm going to cook the sausage and the onions together, and then once those get dumped together, or once those get cooked up, then you just mix everything together and add the cheese on top of that. So with this, you just take a 1/2 cup of onion, in a package of kielbasa. I do the beef kielbasa, and you just cook those together until the onion is sauteed and that kielbasa is cooked. And then the only other things you need are 8 ounces of cheese that has been cut. There's 8 ounces of cheese there. And you can use different kinds of cheese. There's American cheese, you can use cheddar cheese, Velveeta. You can kind of use whatever you want. Velveeta actually makes it creamier, even though it's not as good for you as like a typical cheddar cheese would be. So that's cooking. Once this gets cooked a little bit more, I'm going to show you the things I'm going to add to it. I'm not going to add it yet because it's not ready for it yet. But you'll add 1/3 cup of just all-purpose flour. You'll add 3/4 teaspoon of salt to that. And you'll add 1/8 teaspoon of pepper. And then we like to serve it just with like veggies and dip, and it makes a really quick lunch meal for you. Some of this stuff you hopefully might already have on hand. And like I said, we eat soup year round. So we practice all the soups we're going to make for our big Christmas party, and this is one that we have served multiple years. You need to take 2 cups of milk and add that in once you've already added your flour and salt and pepper into the sausage mixture with the onion. So the sausage and onions are kind of mildly caramelized. I'm going to add that flour to them and add that salt and pepper. And then just make sure that you coat, each of those little bites of sausage with a little bit of the flour. Okay, once that's fully coated, and I've got the flour completely mixed in with it. Now I will gradually add this milk. So this would have been an important step that I'm glad that I remembered. So I'm, again, not doing it all at once, just slowly mixing that in there. And then I will bring that milk to a boil once it's all been mixed in. And once I bring that to a boil, then I can add that to my cauliflower mixture. I'm going to show that mixture to you now. This is the cauliflower and the carrots, and they've been cooking. And I use this old-fashioned potato masher and just kind of make sure that they're in smaller pieces. Some of those started off a little bit bigger, and so you just want to make sure they're in smaller pieces. You can also just chop those up a little bit after they cool if you want to do that, but I don't like to wait for that to cool down and chop and then add this. So I just use a potato masher. It makes everything easy in one pan. And then I will keep stirring this a little bit as that comes to a boil. And then once that boils, then you literally just dump everything in. I will dump in this mixture into the cauliflower with the carrots, and I will add in that cheese to that as well. And it comes together very quickly, just to make a nice hearty meal. Thanks so much.